Alpha male strategies, baby. All right. So I got a guy that says he has a girl he's sleeping with, but when he texts her and stuff like that, she gives him short replies. All right. So he want to know what that means. All right. So guys, whenever you see a situation like this right here, a woman that you're sleeping with, but she's not trying to bond with you, all right? She's not trying to build with you. She's not trying to do more rapport. Usually a woman like this, guys, I want to see you more than one day. If you guys are fucking with women like this and they're not hollering for more of your time, or they're not trying to, they're not bitching and complaining about why you won't call them or why you don't communicate with them more, they're not trying to communicate with you more, understand that this right here means this right here. That means that she enjoys the sex and pretty much nothing else. All right, guys, because when a woman is trying to build with you, when a woman, likes the person who you are, your personality and things like that, she is going to reach out to you because she wants to communicate with you more. She wants to bond with you more. She wants to see you more. All right. When a woman reach out to talk to you, she's hoping you invite her over or you want to see her more. If she's not doing that, then basically for this woman, you're a glorified booty call. Now, we all over here, we all red pill and we all screaming red pill, and that's bravo. Until that one day, all you guys can holler that shit all you fucking want to. Until that day that you meet that fucking bad bitch that's fucking feminine, all that shit gonna go out the window. You can be red pill for the next fucking 10 years. The day you meet your feminine, submissive, bad chick, watch how your attitude change. All right? None of us are immune to it. Now, let me say this, why he's catching feelings for her. All right, let me explain to y'all guys why he's catching feelings for her. The reason he's catching feelings for her and he wants to see her more and stuff like that is because by her not getting attached to him, she's not causing a ruckus. See, guys, when a woman is detached from you emotionally and she just looks at you as a booty call, well, that emotional baggage that women bring and all that drama and shit that they bring, that they start complaining and shit, or they want to see you more, whatever the case may be, you don't get that. All right, so that's why, one reason why he's probably catching feelings and he wants to see her more. That's what that tells me, by the way, guys. The fact that he asked me that question lets me know that he's catching feelings. Regardless if he said it or not, lets me know he's catching feelings. Why would a guy who just won't ask a question like that? The only reason you would ask a question like that is if you're catching feelings and deep down you want things to be more than what it is now. Now, subconsciously, your actions are going to start to display that. You're going to start to show that you want more. You're going to start to touch a little more. You're going to look at her a little different. And what you're going to do is you're going to freak that fucking poor woman out. All right? Because the second she get a hint that you just want more than just what she's giving you, she gonna run, she gonna start flaking and shit like that. All right, guys, everything with women moves at their pace. All right, everything we do with women, everything from the date, sex, relationship, everything moves at the woman's pace. We don't set the tempo on shit. Anything that we do scares a woman off. Anytime that we're moving too fast, it's gonna turn the woman off. Why? A woman wanna feel like she won you. A woman don't wanna feel like you trapped her. See, a woman can pretty much, especially a beautiful woman, can pretty much have any man she want. So she want a man that she feel like I had to win him over because he is the prize. You see all these feminists and they doing all this and that and they act like they want to be the prize. But in reality, they want a man that they consider high value than them. So if that woman starts seeing that you're doing things that are showing her tendencies that you're pushing for the relationship, or you want more from her than what she's giving you, you're going to turn that fucking woman off. Because at that point, you're saying she's the prize. In reality, women, these feminists, they fucking backwards as hell. They think they want to be the prize, but in actuality, they want a man that's the prize. All right, so that's why everything has to move at the woman pace. Because if you try to set the pace, essentially whenever a man try to set the pace for sex or relationship, anything like that, essentially what you're saying is you're the prize. And I would be lucky if you pick me. The woman has to trap you. That's the way it works. All right, guys. So you just gonna have to date your other women. I will say this though. Let me say this right quick. For any of you guys that one day when you look up and you meet a girl, because I know it's some purple pill guys over here. I know everybody over here is not red pill. I probably would say only maybe 30%, 40% of you guys are what I'll say 30% of you guys are true red pill. The other, 60, 70% of you guys are purple pill and blue pill guys. All right, at least purple pill. All right, open to a relationship. And what I would say to you guys is, if y'all guys go out here and you meet a girl that you finally like and stuff like that, man, what you got to do is you want to present yourself as something she wants to see. All right. So when a woman is with you guys, you really have to have that swag on, man. All right. You have to make her want you more than just sex. And lucky she just wants you for sex. That means that you're probably good in bed. Because if a woman is having sex with you, but she's not trying to build more, that means that she probably don't like your personality or your personality and stuff like that. But she probably loves the sex. So you probably are her maintenance man. There's a very good chance of that. Because if a woman's sleeping with you and she likes your personality, she's going to start pushing for more of a relationship. If she's not pushing for that, then that means he just slang that dick good, child. That means you the good dick man, which is good, which is better than nothing. But, if you want to build things more, you have to make it so. You have to get her intoxicated with you. You're not charming enough. You're not masculine enough. When she's with you, she still ain't getting no experience. All right, it's just a date, a date. That's all you is. You just a date. It ain't that special. You ain't giving her that experience. She ain't going home telling all her friends, girl, we did this, that, the other. You're not getting her intoxicated with you. All right, so work on that a little bit more. Work on your charm. Work on your sex appeal a little bit more. All right, to where she wants more. You're not giving her that. All right, like I tell you guys, keep your investment in women cheap up till you have sex with them. So that means, but after that, after I sleep with a woman and shit like that, I don't really worry about money. So I'm just trying to have fun. And I do whatever the fuck I want to do that's fun to me. And the woman just get the gift of tagging along with me. All right, guys. So y'all guys got to really work on having these experiences. And and with me, like I told you guys, I'm too old to be throwing dick all night. So, ain't no girl gonna be going home to he the good dick man, child. Not my old ass. I'm too old for that shit. Shit, I got arthritis in my back and every goddamn thing. I ain't throwing no dick all night. So with me, I know I better have experience. And a lot of you motherfuckers ain't throwing it in bed either. So you better have experience too. All right, only a few of you motherfuckers really gonna be goddamn real good in bed to where a woman gonna be coming 90% of the time. The rest of you motherfuckers better start to work on building experience too. All right, so work on building these experiences with women so they want to come back. All right, my ass is too old to be throwing dick all night, and my ass is too goddamn old to be getting out building a rotation every week. I'm too old for that shit. Now I know a lot of you guys are 25 and 21, and you guys can get out 4 or 5 nights a week. My old ass won't be able to wake up if I did that shit. I'm too old for that goddamn bullshit. I can't be out hanging out meeting women every goddamn night. I'm too old for that shit. So when I get girls in my rotation, I actually want to keep the motherfuckers. All right, guys. Now, the next thing I had was a guy said his parents want him to focus on college and not his purpose or his passion. All right. So with that, I would say, cause your parents are fucking sane. Because see, guys, here's the thing, guys. I want you guys on your purpose and passion, but you have to build the foundation first. All right, I really been studying hard on building wealth and things like this, and I keep coming up to one thing that seems to be prevalent in most of them, and they all talk about building a foundation. What do I mean by building a foundation? By building a foundation, guys, I mean the first investment you have to do is yourself. That's the number one investment you have to do first. Invest in yourself, not a business. All right, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself means that building a skill or getting an education or something like that, or improving upon your skills, whatever it is. That's what investing in yourself means. All right, to where you build that rock solid foundation. And so like with me, y'all guys know I'm a personal trainer. You can't take that away from me. So regardless of my YouTube shit start feeling or not, I have my foundation. All right, I can always, if something go wrong with this dating shit or whatever the case, I always know how to go back in, and I could be doing 40 sessions a week at the gym in a fucking month. All right, guys, I always got that in the back of my head. So I have a foundation. But that's the first thing. And I'm gonna tell you guys why y'all having a hard time with this. Because see, y'all wanna not do that. Y'all wanna quit your job and y'all don't wanna go to school. You just wanna focus on your purpose and be lazy and shit. All right. The thing with doing this shit, guys, is you do both. All right. I was doing this personal training in the morning and coming home in the evening time doing these videos and working on my book. I didn't just say, oh, I'm gonna be a dating coach. Let me quit my goddamn, let me get rid of all my clients so I can just focus. No, it don't work that fucking way, guys. I didn't do that shit until this shit started paying some money. All right. So that's the thing with that, guys. Any of you guys that feel like, you know, I want to quit my day job, or I don't want to go to school, or I don't want to go get that skill or trade because I'm on my purpose. You need to have a foundation first. You need to make your first investment in you, as in so you can have that rock solid foundation. Once you have that rock solid foundation, now you're making money. This is how it works, guys. Now that you have a skill or education, now you're making money. You still be working on your purpose in the evening time, whatever. So if you're working an 8-hour job or 12-hour job, you still work on your purpose 4-6 hours in the fucking evening time. That's why it's hard, guys. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So when your friends, they get off work, they going to party and do this and that. You at home, you working on this book, you working on this course, you working on whatever the fuck you building while they out partying. That's why hard. It's not hard if you just gonna quit your job or quit going to school just so you can focus on your purpose. All right. So now that you done built your foundation and you're making money, once you're making money, now you take that extra money and now you put it into your purpose to where your purpose can grow. All right. I was taking money from my training and investing in mics and t-shirts and all type of shit and time, because when you get on your purpose, when I started doing my purpose, I had enough money saved up to where I didn't have to train in the evening time so I could work on my book. All right. So in other words, guys, you take extra money from your primary money source and you invest that to get the purpose. Your purpose is probably gonna need some financial backing, guys. All right. I can't think of nothing you pretty much can do that don't take no money. I seen a guy come on here, ask me a question about how to do real estate with no money. I'm quite sure they got some courses and shit that you can do real estate with no money. But typically speaking, guys, you're gonna need some fucking money. All right. That money is gonna come from your job, your skill, your education. All right. So that's why it's hard, guys. It's not easy, man. If you want to be successful in this world, it's going to be some 80, 100-hour work weeks, guys. It's a grind. I don't know no other way to tell you. So if I'm this dude listening to this dude, I would go to school, get my foundation, but work on your purpose in the evening time or in the spare time. That's what I would fucking do. Now, if you probably asked me this 6 months ago, I would have said, man, fuck school. Just focus on your purpose and shit like that. But me having a better understanding and studying finances and financial and building wealth and shit like that, they all say the same fucking thing. Get your foundation first, get your skill or trade first, start making money, and then you take that money and then you put it into whatever your passion is or whatever. A business, or if you want to do you can invest it in your business, or you can invest it in stocks or bonds or real estate or whatever the case may be. But you first have to get that foundation first. So get your fucking education and work on your purpose of passion in your spare time. Your purpose of passion probably won't pay you no money for 5 or 10 years. All right, your parents are being logical and they're being fucking sane. They're right. Go on YouTube and see how many YouTubers done abandon their fucking channels. I was watching a financial guy channel yesterday. Got about 15,000 subscribers. Ain't posted a video in 3 years. Got some good videos. Ain't posted a video in 3 years. Gave up. It's a lot of YouTubers that thought they was gonna be the fucking next big thing, and then they quit because the shit don't make what they think it gonna make. All right, guys. So you have to be prepared for that. That this shit takes a long time. I blew up fast. That's not typical, guys. All right, that's not typical. I've seen fucking dating coaches on here be on here 5 fucking years before they finally got some fucking traction. Sometimes this shit takes some time. So you need to go to school, get that foundation. That's what I recommend you. And work on your purpose in the spare time. All right, guys. Like the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.